What's up, family? So I want to start the conversation with you guys first by playing this video, and then we'll get into the conversation. So let's go. Check it out.
We have to get better. We have to really take a sharp look at ourselves, look ourselves in the mirror, see our shortcomings, and then, you got to make the moves necessary, whatever that means, to put the best product that we possibly can. It's not going to be the same group probably next year.
So Becky Hammond, you were right. Congratulations to that. But do you really think it would be this different of a roster? The Las Vegas Aces are looking a lot tighter after trades and free agency signings. And let's talk about it because this bench is looking sparse, man. It's looking sparse. And I don't know if that's the right word to put it, but let's look at it. Let me put it like this. It's looking very scarce, okay? And the Las Vegas Aces big offseason shakeup, I like to call it, because the Aces have entered a really interesting moment right now. No, it's not panic mode, but it is what's the strategy here kind of moment. Because yes, we've seen a lot of departures, but before we even get into those, here's something you need to remember, family. Though the Aces do not have a general manager right now. They let their GM go a couple months. They let their GM go a couple months ago, and they still haven't filled the position. So right now it's Nikki Fargas and Becky Hammond trying to make things happen without an actual GM. That's a big deal. And the players who left key departures for 2025, and we're gonna break down and see who's out right now. First up, we got two heavy hitters off the bench, and not just any bench players. We're talking about two former 6 Women of the Year individuals, right? First, we got Alysha Clark, right? She went to the Seattle Storm. Clark is heading back to her old roots in Seattle. And if you don't know, she won 2 championships with the Storm in 2018 and 2020. At 37 years old, she's still bringing an elite 3 and D game, or a 3-point and defensive game, I like to say. And I don't think individuals should sleep on her. She was 6 Woman of the Year in 2023. And fun fact, did you know Alysha Clark was drafted by the San Antonio Silver Stars back in 2010? So she didn't make the roster. She didn't make it in 2011 either. So what did she do? She went overseas, grinded her butt off, and worked her way back. In 2012, she finally made a WNBA roster with Seattle. And now, 3 championships, multiple defensive awards, you ain't going to be able to tell me that she didn't put her head down and grind and get it out the mud. Now we got Tiffany Hayes, as they like to call her, Tip, right? Tiffany Hayes was never supposed to be in the WNBA last season. She actually retired in the 2024 offseason. I want you guys to hear this clip when she announced it on this podcast. Check it out.
Story how I want to end my story.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait, Tip. Because I don't like how you just went to like end me, like what that mean end?
It's the end. Like the end? Yeah, finito.
The end of what?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. The way you said it. Hold on, Tip. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, because you make it seem like you saying like the end of basketball. I mean, like I don't even want to.
Well, you can still catch me overseas. How about that?
Okay, but as far as WNBA, is this like
that was this right here with the Connecticut Sun was my last season.
Wait, man, hold on. Because I know you just didn't announce your retirement.
Yes, you did.
On the Count Me Out podcast.
Yes, you did. Count me out because I'm out.
Oh. You heard that, right? So, Tip, look, man, she was set to only play overseas, but guess what? That didn't happen. Instead, she joined the Las Vegas Aces mid-season and completely turned up. She averaged nearly 10 points per game off the bench. She gave the Aces that extra punch they needed. And she could get to the basket, create her own shot, and do whatever she wanted on the floor. And she was so good that even though she didn't start the season on a roster, she still won the 2024 6 Woman of the Year. That's amazing. So now she's heading to the Golden State Rockies, as you guys can see it say, welcome to the Bay, Tip Hayes, right? So now Golden State has Kate Martin, Aces player taken in an expansive draft. Then you got Tiffany Hayes. She was basically signed in free agency. So you got two former Aces are now on this new franchise. And let's be real, Tiffany Hayes is about to make a huge impact going over there to the Bay. And then we got more departures, right? We got Sydney Colson going to the Indiana Fever. We got Kate Martin over here. She going to the Golden State Rockies, from the expansion draft. And let's not forget the blockbuster trade. Kelsey Plum, bruh. That's a lot of firepower. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The Aces aren't done making moves yet. So what's left for the Aces roster is the real question, right? Because the Aces still have their core, Aja Wilson, Chelsea Gray, you guys see on the screen, Jackie Young, Jewell Loyd, who they got in the Kelsey Plum trade. They got Parker, announced as a new signing. But here's the bad news. That bench needs some work. When it comes to load management, like, you need some more bench players. And if they're planning to run a 6-player rotation again like they did in 2023, maybe it'll work. Just maybe, though. Maybe it will work. But let's be honest. They need a GM. And they need more bench depth. And the WNBA is getting stronger. As we all know, the Aces have been dominant these past few years. But now the rest of the league is catching up. New York Liberty got the super team with Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu. Seattle Storm rebuilding with Alysha Clark back over there. We got Connecticut Sun always a threat with Alyssa Thomas. Los Angeles Sparks now with Kelsey Plum. Vegas took a massive hit, and it won't be smooth sailing in 2025, in my opinion. And there's one thing's for sure. Vegas is not rolling the same dice they did in 2024 and 2023. So what does this mean for the Aces' future? I don't know. We'll see as things continue to unravel. But I want to know the final question in regards of you guys. What do y'all think? Who's going to step up on the Aces bench? Who else do you think they should sign? Can they still compete for a championship? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe and join the family. On that note, family, peace.